The most important item in the Mishkan, the tabernacle, was the Aron HaKodesh, the Holy Ark. One of the features of this Ark were the poles. There were 2 poles along the sides of the Ark that were used for the Kohanim when the priests transported the Aron HaKodesh, the Ark, through the desert. These were 2 long poles, and you could have Kohanim on either side of the pole carrying the Ark on their shoulders this way, through the poles. What's interesting though is that while we understand that these poles were a part of the Ark in the desert, because in the desert they were on the move all the time. The tabernacle was up for a while and then it was dismantled and they moved from place to place. And each time they moved the Aron HaKodesh on their shoulders. However, when the Aron HaKodesh reached its permanent home, first in Shiloh and in the temple that King Shlomo built, so then that was a permanent home. Nevertheless, those poles remained a part of the Aron HaKodesh. And in fact, there's a prohibition. The Torah actually prohibits removing the poles from the Aron HaKodesh. And the question is, we're not questioning the Torah obviously, but what symbolism, what idea can we take from this? So Rav Shimshon Raphael Hirsch tells us that one of the ideas here is to indicate that since we know the Jewish people is a fluid people, we're often wandering from place to place, the wandering Jew. So therefore, the poles in the ark is to indicate that wherever we travel, the Torah travels with us. The values of the Torah are eternal, and we can use it no matter where we're living, whatever situation we're in. The Torah is always with us to guide us. Maybe another idea we can add to this is that also the person's own personal journey. We start our lives at a lower level, and hopefully as we grow, as we mature, as we become more sensitive, more learned, so we grow from level to level, we move upwards, and we become higher people, better people, stronger people, greater people. Here the message of the poles is again important, because as we move from level to level, we have to realize we can never outgrow the Torah. The Torah is always here for us. It's always here to help us. No matter how high we've grown, the Torah is always a useful tool. It's a set of goals and a direction. It gives us our lives direction and inspiration to reach for the highest heights. No matter how far we grow, the Torah is always so much greater, so much higher, and it's always useful to us, no matter where we are or who we are, or to what destinations we have accomplished and reached. We should merit always to cling to the Torah, to cling to the advice of the Torah, the life approach of the Torah, and use it for our every happiness and success.